And we're back, and I didn't miss this live stream. Awesome.
I know.
How you
It's
doing,
awesome.
guys?
It's good, man. Chris, I miss you, brother. I mean, I was excited to see you on Tuesday, and I know that there was some technical difficulties on your side. So Tess held the fort down and got it knocked out. Awesome. Her crypto.
Good job, Tess.
Her crypto, you're the shit, man. You did a killer job.
We can Tess on here?
Oh, I guess I did. Oh crap, man.
That means you drink, Carbar.
Oh, let's go. I'll actually talk tonight then.
I know, but yeah, so it was cool. And man, Chris, we haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm excited to be back on the camera with you and hanging out. It's gonna be a fun day. It's we wanted to drop our music video. Papa Spongy did an amazing job on it, and I thought, what, let's not just talk about that. Papa Spongy did the music video for the community. It was something that he wanted to do. We got connected. Mama's going to be on a little bit later. She's the one who actually made the connection for us. And I thought, what, since we're highlighting what the community's doing for the project, I want to highlight what the community is doing in the project. And that is talking with a couple community members that are doing some really cool things and using their IP and doing stuff. So that's going to be fun. But before we jump into that, how are you guys doing? I know we just talked a couple days ago with her crypto carbide, but Chris, how you been doing, brother?
Which one? I never know.
Chris D. Sorry, man.
Oh,
I'll be carbide today,
man. I have been, and actually, I stayed up nice and late last night to bring you guys a little special treat for this this little piece of music here. So I'm hoping everybody likes it. Tank, I'm glad you got to check it out.
Cool.
Yeah, but I've been great, man. I miss all you guys too, all those smiling faces.
I know.
There they are.
Yeah, you got some content stuff going out that was pretty cool. I saw some stuff you're doing for training videos. That's sick. I know that's been a passion of yours to start educating this space on what we should be doing, stuff like this, right? And the platforms are not being used enough. So it's really cool that you've got that content going out there.
Thanks,
and
feels
doing
good.
Some things, man.
I've wanted to do it forever. So in most cases, what I really want to see is people that learn in these different communities, especially the Bulls and Apes community. Like, I'll put out all this free content, show people how to do stuff, and then I want to see some really cool community made content. And then we'll get to feature it and use that through the project, and people get shouted out and see their work getting pushed around out there. I don't know. I just think it's a big win for everybody when people make content.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So her crypto carbar, what do you guys think, man? Anything new going on since I talked to you 2 hours ago? No.
Is that all it was?
I got a bone to pick with you, Gary. How come?
Oh shit!
How come every new thing that comes along you get to see before? Tess and I are always getting
I like it.
stunned from seeing all the new stuff that drops.
I know. Is it not what you know, but who you know? Maybe I don't know. I got friends in high places.
First looks.
But to be honest, I only got a sneak peek. I did not get to see the whole thing that Chris put together. We've been working on this song, and we've got some other cool things I'll talk about at the end with this song. But when I gave it to Chris, I said, "Hey, do something with it, man." He went above and beyond, and what he did is freaking cool. So I'm excited just to see what he did related to the song that I'm already excited about. And I've been listening to literally for about 4 weeks. I talked about it on our stream on Tuesday. It's already on my playlist. I got an advanced copy of it because I got the master when we finalized it.
This is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to it.
Constantly humble bragging.
I don't know, man.
Well, enjoy right now while it's not stuck in your head, because John was listening to me edit and he was just humming. And then all of a sudden he was like, damn it. He just kept getting it stuck in his head. So
it is that song.
It's a good one.
It's got a good hook, man. The hook is what is going to stick in your head. I love songs that have a hook because that's what it's all about. But hey, so let's we've got some people in the green room. I want to, we talked a lot about us on Tuesday. That's what the show was all about, was Bulls and Apes, as far as a project and us as a team and what we were doing. But I think we need to highlight what our community is doing. And that's what the show I wanted to be about, besides dropping the song. Let's bring some people in and talk about what they're doing in our community with their IP and how they're bettering their lives and making their world better and doing all the cool stuff that they're doing. And then we're going to announce some giveaways. So those of you that are watching, make sure that you got your Twitter handy, because we're going to be doing some giveaways, and we'll be dropping a tweet here pretty soon that you're going to have to retweet and like and do the whole game. Yep. Her crypto's ready. She's ready. So we got some cool giveaways, but let's bring our first person up.
All right, who are we going to bring up first?
Whoever you can pick. We're going to bring them all up. So
okay, here we go. Let's start with Big Mac. Oh, we didn't even let him know ahead of time. There he is. Look at that beautiful face. But
Wow.
You're
There
just
you
like,
go.
what?
How's it going?
Big Mac, I think you're the best dressed guy in the room right now, man. Holy crap. Look at that.
I had to dress up for the occasion. It's the V.I.B. Bulls, talking about suits and tuxes.
That's
Yeah, you
right.
got to be dressed up.
We're suited for success, right?
Absolutely. I'm suited for success. I've got my VIB. So proud to be in the club with you guys. You guys are doing some cool stuff. I'm bummed because I have not been able to participate on an event that you guys do regularly, and I'd love for you to talk about what you're doing in VIBs, what this event is. Let's tell our community about it, and what's going on? Tell us about what you've been doing lately.
Okay, yeah, no, we're starting to pick up some steam in the VIBs. We're getting a lot more engagement from members. So I got a little VIB business report here I can give you.
Let's do it.
So our social engagement at the time, we're at 50 members in our Discord, which is growing daily. Our Twitter group is maxed out at 74. Our Twitter page is now up to 417 followers. So that's been growing, and we're happy to see because we haven't done any huge giveaways or anything like that. So that's great. As far as collabs, we're doing a poker game with the B.A.P Club on October 30th at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So it's their first mega collab space for poker, and it's a high roller game. The projects involved are us, of course. We got the B.A.P Club, M4 Rabbits. We got the Respected Rhinos, and even NFA's there, and they're going to give out a golden pass. So,
nice.
and we're awarding a teen bowl to whoever wins that poker tournament. So we're looking forward to that. So if anybody can jump into B.A.P Club Discord, they're having daily giveaways to any B.A.P holder, which is a awesome donation by them. And it's like I said, it's available to anybody. So make sure you jump in their Discord, jump in our Discord, and follow along. I try to, with work and everything, I try to retweet and communicate the best I can when I have the time to do it. As far as our project, we're slowly working on some merchandise. I have a store that's called mintedmax.com. It's a drop shipping store. So we've been trying to develop some merchandise, some shirts, some mugs, some tumblers like our crypto's using there.
Nice.
Yeah. And so we've also reached out to NFT to print, where they're the official merch store, to see if maybe we could get our products in their store. I've been having great communication there with them and great support. As you can see, we've changed our logo over the last few weeks. We upgraded a little bit to try to make it look tougher and more like one of our own bulls. So cool. We're happy with that. Thanks to Squee. Everybody knows Squee. That's on this space, I think. And she's been excellent. We were messaging back and forth pretty steady to come up with a final look for that. So pretty happy with that. As far as our trait group, just so everybody knows, to be a VIB bull, you need to have the following items: a suit or a tux of any color. And in total, that would be 267 OG bulls. So a pretty good group, pretty big group there. But back in the summer, we also added the ties and bow ties, which if you added all the colors of that trait, it would add another 431 OG bulls. So in total, that would give us 698 OG bulls. That's a big group, but we want to have the engagement, find that person who really wants to be engaged and build our trait group up the best we can. And yeah, that's really where we're at right now. We're looking to grow. We're moving forward. Just trying to not rush things and build things right. And we're all working on our strategies now that the teens are out, the utilities are out, and the gobble utilities are out. We're happy. Yep. And we're working along, and we follow lots of Twitter spaces. We're on with the Alpha group quite a bit. And so
very
thanks
nice.
for bringing me up, and thanks for letting us all be part of this project.
So I have some questions. So, actually comment. Super cool. Well, first question, actually, I do have a question. Team Bulls. Team Bulls have bow ties. Have you guys thought about inviting Team Bull holders in, since that's a new entry point, or are you guys still keeping it to the OGs solely?
No, Team Bulls, they've always been welcome. Might not have advertised it, but doesn't matter. Yeah, if you have a suit, tux, a tie, anything that's in our OG trait group, it applies to the teens as well. So
very cool.
Those numbers would definitely go up, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing I wanted to point out, which I think is so cool, you mentioned Respected Rhinos. You mentioned OG Ape Club. I'm trying to remember them. I didn't write them down, but the
M4 Rabbits and NFA.
Right. So those are all projects that we have a lot of crossover. And I think it's so awesome that you guys, as a representative, not only of yourselves as the VIBs, but as a representative for B.A.P. are doing those collaborations, going out and reaching into those other communities that we have a lot of crossover holders with. Those are so strong communities. They've got great founders. They're doing amazing things in this space themselves. And to be able to do that and have that interaction and that collaboration, I want to commend you. That's really, really cool that you guys are doing that. And I love that that crossover. That's super cool.
Yeah, thanks. I enjoy. I'm in some of their projects too, not all of them, but in some of them. So it helps to build that relationship with other communities, and like you said, cross network and build a network. It's a circle, and if we're all in the circle, we're all in the industry, right? So
absolutely,
we work together.
That's super cool. Cool. Any questions, you guys? Well, I'd love to get the next person up because this is awesome. I love hearing stuff about our community and about our project.
I agree. Yeah, I like it. I've got my VIB bull, and someone minted a super cute little VIB teen like just yesterday, I think it was. Little teen with his little suit on, his little bow ties. They're so cute.
I saw that, and just so you know, just for a little bit of comedy, you can see on our logo we even had that patch. So I printed it off and did a cutout and taped it to my suit here. So
there you go. That is so cool. Somebody made a comment in there. I was waiting for Chris D to pop it up that said that the rest of us are so underdressed right now.
I know.
I saw that private chat.
It's on the. It's a comment.
Summer when we did the shark tank or the bull tank, but
yeah,
I was at the campground and didn't have my suit with me. So
yeah, there you go, EJ. Thanks, buddy. Make me feel bad. I don't know if I'm underdressed. I'm actually wearing my PFP today. I decided I had my shirt, so I'm gonna rep my PFP since you guys can't. We're not in spaces and you can't see my PFP. We're at least gonna rep it, right? There you go. Cool. So yeah, let's bring who we got next that wants to come up.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I can barely scroll down to see. Oh, actually, I see we got Marcus down here. So I'm going to pull up Marcus next.
Is Papa Spongy in the room by any chance? We can bring him up and he can hang out. Let's bring Papa Spongy up, man. We'll talk to him in a second, but let's bring Marcus up.
All right. Here comes Marcus. Thank you, Mac.
Can we leave Mac up here as well?
Oh, yeah. I'll do that too.
Yeah, let's come back up here.
All you got to do is tell me what to do and I'll do it. What up?
It's a party.
Marcus.
It's a party.
Look, Marcus looks just like his picture.
Hey. Alpha, what's up?
Hello, Marcus.
Marcus, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm actually in the factory, and it is pouring down with rain, so it's a nice setting to be in the space. But it's good to see everyone.
Nice, man. So you've got some interesting stuff come up. The reason I wanted to bring you in here is because you and I have had a lot of conversations on the side. We talked to Spaces many times, talked on the phone. You're really engaging with your IP, and I think that's exciting. That I mean, you of course have embraced the Bulls, and we love you for that. You know, playing the game, participating. You're in the alpha. I'm with you in the alpha chat. We're always talking alpha and you know, strategizing, doing all that fun stuff. But what I think is really cool is that you're doing some amazing things with your IP specifically. And that's what I'd like you to touch on is where your vision was for the IP, how you're doing with it, and where we're going with it. Where are you at in that process, and what can we expect here in the near future?
Yeah, I mean, from the IP perspective, I wanted to have a little bit of fun with it and try and push it a little bit further than merch or you know, stickers and all these sorts of things, which a lot of people have access to. So myself, I own a couple of gyms, and I've always wanted to get into my own supplement range. So I thought, what better way to use the Bulls IP than to, you know, fall under that umbrella of live your best life and endorse that through the IP of the Bulls into the supplements. So I went down the route of working out all the nutritional aspects of protein powders, pre-workouts, and those sorts of things. I took it through the process of having it TGA approved, which is Therapeutic Goods Association. So it's actually an official food product, which can be wholesaled or resaled, that sort of carry on. And so we got the samples done. We've had them through the gym. We've actually sold over 100 products already.
Wow.
So I've taken that IP and I've already grossed about $14,000 off of basically just creating this thing. But I'm still making a few little tweaks on it, and then we'll make it more available. And I've also lined up a deal with one of the biggest supplement companies in Australia to actually stock what we call alphaceuticals, which is the supplement range. So it's pretty exciting. And you know what? You know me, I'm a business person. I just like to have fun with things. And I think it's really cool to, show what we can do if we just get a little bit creative with the IP that we have. And don't overthink it as well. I'm using it in in an environment that I'm specialized in and I'm used to and I'm very passionate about. So for me, it's easy, it's natural. And I'm passionate about the Bulls too, so I feel that it ties in really nicely with that. So for me, it's been very organic, very simple to kind of move in that direction. And people love it. I think when people see the products, that the finished packaging and, it's all emboxed and it's going through the manufacturing line, and you can start to see these PFP JPEGs coming to life and actually working and doing things, that's pretty cool as well. So that's from the supplement side. And then I have spent the last 12 years, I actually coach and train a lot of personal trainers in Australia. I coach and train a lot of athletes, physique athletes, and just normal everyday mums and dads as well. And I've also put together an Alpha branded coaching program, which we're going to be releasing quite soon as well. So different tiers, there'll be training only, training and nutrition, one-on-one coaching that involves all the whole mindset and application of all those things as well. So that's coming in the future as well. But we've taken our time with it. What I've realized as well is you don't have to rush these things. Yeah. Initially, I just wanted to bang, bang, bang straight out the gate. Let's get it rolling. I felt like I was losing time. But then when I kind of stood back and slowed down a little bit, I found it was better to build the culture within our trait group, get to know everyone on a more personal level, keep everyone involved and engaged, which naturally turned into them keeping everyone else involved and engaged. And then now we've created this family, this network of people that we just seamlessly work together. It's made everything a lot easier. It's easier to share ideas with people and get their opinions as well. So yeah, we've just taken our time a little bit more. But yeah, what we've got coming is really cool. What we've been doing is amazing, and it's just fun. It's fun.
Super. So I got two questions for you. So number one, the supplements. Am I going to be able to be in the States and order the supplements? I'm going to have to get your product. I want to try it out. So am I going to be able to do that?
Yeah. So we're trying to crawl and walk before we run. Okay. But we're looking this is the best part about what I've found about Web3 and particularly with Bulls and Apes is we're very entrepreneurial, and we've got a lot of business-minded people in this project. So it's I've spoken with people about distribution in different countries, people from within the project that are going to help be able to distribute this, because obviously there's costs associated with logistics and shipping and making it worthwhile, etc. So we are going to have something set up where we're going to be able to ship containers of the product to America and to the Netherlands through Crypto Sheep as well. And so we're going to have distribution points, and then we're going to work out, it just so happens we're talking about Q1 next year, myself coming over, establishing some relationships over there, and then getting into, because I like business to business. I like talking with decision makers and people that can make things happen. So I want to come over there, talk to some businesses about wholesaling, supplying, those sorts of carry on as well, and just keep building, it. But yeah, so yes, the answer is yes, you will have access, which is pretty exciting. And the thing is as well, it's not just making a product to make a product. We're actually we're going to educate around these supplements. We're going to educate around these coaching programs, and be seen as a leader in that industry as well, because you know, everyone's got something to sell, but when you can actually teach people what the use of them is for and how they can best use it and all those sorts of things as well, you stand out from the crowd. So exciting, man. There's heaps of cool things coming, but yeah, everyone's going to get to try them. Everyone's going to get to try them. Pineapple Punch, Pineapple pre-workout.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I don't know. I can't wait. So that's good. But I got another question for you. So you talked about your training program. That's an NFT based project, right? I mean, can we talk? I mean, I know you mentioned to me, hopefully you don't mind me saying that, but you're doing this the NFT route, right?
Yeah, with
again, I don't want to give too much. Let's not give too much. But I
think always drops the alpha. Always.
Yeah. We're working on something. It's actually every day it kind of modifies a little bit, but we've been working on things like a contract which enables you to mint with meth as well as ETH. Yeah, we're kind of working on a few little things where we can you know, allow the community to get involved, and also for us mainly to add real value to the community as well. What I see in Web3 and in tech a lot of the time is people neglect a lot of their health and their well-being, be it physical or mental. And I lead from the front on that side. So I know how good it is on this side of the fence. So I want to be able to offer a product that helps our community be better than they were, be the best versions of themselves, which ties in really nicely to the Live Your Best Life. So yes, it's going to be tokenized, use, you know, Web3 technology and try to tie that in. So, you know, it's a little bit different, a little bit innovative as well. Nice. And then also like have that as a tool to reach out to other communities so they can get an Alpha Gym Pass and then be onboarded into our community, into the Bulls and Apes broader community as well. Cool. So we're trying to tie all that in at the moment, but the software is developed. So like the programs and all that are already set. All the design work, the frameworks are all set up. Nice. Everything's pretty much ready to go. We're just like dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Right.
So I can get on the whitelist?
There you go.
You got excited people because people out there raking their lawn, getting pretty hyped up about this.
Like, raking the lawn,
like good stuff, Marcus.
Yeah, it's good. And I asked you that because I love how, and Chris didn't do this on purpose, but as we're bringing you guys up and talking about what you guys are doing in our project, we see a development, and our next two guests are actually doing things with our IP with mints. So I brought that up because they're doing their own NFT project, which I think is awesome. You know, we're not all about, oh, nobody can do anything. We want to encourage anything that helps our holders, like you said, live their best life, better their position, provide themselves with a more secure financial, you know, being more securely financially secure. Man, words are hard today. So that brings us into our next couple of guests. So Christy, let's bring the next person up and let's talk about what they're doing in their project. Is this going to be?
This is going to be Flight Club. Here we go.
Flight Club. So we got Cuffin coming up.
Cuffin, what up?
How's it going, man?
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, look at that setup, huh? So it's awesome, man. I'm glad you came up. You're actually the first of two NFTs that we're going to give away. So you have an awesome NFT. I want you to talk about what you guys are doing. I think it's great that you guys have embraced, just like Big Mac and Marcus have done, has embraced our project, and you're utilizing your IP and the support that you have within the community to now do your own NFT project. It's super cool. So before you jump into that, I'd like to get that tweet up. Her Crypto, if you can put it up. We have two of your NFTs that our project purchased today, and we're going to give those away because we want to get some people into your project. So Anthony's hopefully watching in the background, and those are going to be two of the NFTs that we're giving away today. But that being said, when that tweet goes up, make sure you guys retweet it. Make sure you like everybody in there. So everybody that's in here needs to get a like and a follow. Retweet it, and you guys will be in the entry for this giveaway. But Cuffin, give us a breakdown of what you got going and what you're doing and the cool stuff that you're doing in the Flight Club.
Cool. Is the audio okay?
Yeah, you're perfect, brother.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Perfect.
So what we did and what we're trying to do is trying to change the concept of what happens. I feel like in NFTs, I feel like you guys kind of came in and almost kind of broke the mold as far as the concept that you guys have of a floor price rising and community kind of getting together and things working out the way that they're supposed to. You know what I mean? Like the trait groups have come together, that we all work together, we all talk, we all communicate and help each other with resources as is needed. So I feel like those things are like few and far in between the NFT projects that you see that will launch nowadays. So I wanted to change the concept of needing a floor price period or having to mint a rare NFT to get a return on your investment, pretty much. So we came up with a $25 NFT scratch off like raffle. So pretty much what it does is it enters you into something. It comes unrevealed. Then once it does reveal, it'll show you what you actually won. As you can see, the spin wheel behind me, there's multiple different prizes. There's $100,000 worth of Ethereum. We've broken up into 50, 100, 500, and 1,000. There's different increments that we spread throughout the collection. We also have some sponsor donations. The Stoner Bulls, which is an amazing sub-trade group also of the Bulls and Apes Project. They donated some NFTs. We had Toy Moris, which is another great project. And we're actually doing some future collaborations with them. With charity work and then some other things, which may be a surprise if everything goes well. So look out for that one too. But they donated some things into there also. And then we had another donation, Bali Token, who actually is a nutraceutical company, which is actually why I love the Alpha's idea of nutraceuticals. I've actually been looking into it pretty heavy, and he's been trying to get me to order some stuff. So I definitely, as soon as you can get that in the US, I will be grabbing some of those to try to get my muscles up. You know, I actually tried to swell up a little bit when I saw Marcus come in. I'm like, damn, Marcus came in first. Let me. So I had to. There you go. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, so we got some sponsor donations in there also. And besides the sponsor donations, we did 3 different honorary NFTs, and we made each one of those honorary NFTs stakeable. One is just stakeable. The gold one, which we use IP rights for, that gives you access to stake. And it also is attached to 3 different raffles, some Ethereum, a Teen Bull, and an OG Bull. So we'll be doing a space, kind of trying to do some more giveaways, get some more awareness for the Bulls and Apes Flight Club as a whole. And we're going to give away an OG Bull, Teen Bull, and then some Ethereum to people holding those gold ones, and they're stakeable after that. Then we have the rainbow one. It is only 20 of those in the collection. And then it also gives you a chance to win a 2 Ethereum raffle within that same space. The cool thing about it is we were originally going to go through a third-party platform to stake, but instead we got a company that is partnered with an auditing company to build a B.A.P for us, actually, from the ground up. So we actually got that situated to where we can actually have that and integrated into our B.A.P. We have a membership system for our Diamond Flight Club, which is a paid membership, which is actually on our website. There's a free membership and a paid membership. The paid membership goes directly to our community wallet just so we can be sustainable. We don't want to just be dependent on projects or anything else to remain in this space. We want to show people that we're long-term, which is also why with the platform that we're getting, it also gives us an option to onboard new artists or NFT artists that want to kind of add a utility, that they kind of come into the space and they're like, okay, I have artwork, but I don't know how to add a Web3 utility, and I'm really looking for one of those. So we're trying to add a cost-effective and affordable way for people to actually add utility. So we'll be able to onboard contracts and actually give people a place to stake their NFTs.
Nice. So, question. So when we acquire these, is there a weekly draw? How is that working now as far as how this scratcher is going to work? Does it reveal? I bought mine and I haven't even interacted with them, so I don't even know where I'm at. Shame on me for doing that. But explain how that works once we get that NFT in our wallet. What is that process?
Sure. So the goal is we're trying to get organic growth, and what just actually happened really good. We've actually integrated a lot of people who have been scared of NFTs. So right. We're trying to get a lot of people into that concept. So we're going to gather as many mints as we can. So the goal is to get to a mint out. If we're not, we have a threshold that if we reach that, we'll reveal, and then we'll start kind of as we mint, we'll kind of send out different things that we have to send out. But we're going to do a reveal space once we actually do reveal. We'll do some giveaways during that. Then 48 hours from that, we're going to do pretty much, because we're going to give them time to move them if they want to or not, if they haven't a ledger or anything like that. So we'll give them some time to move them or whatever, because we're going to airdrop whatever you want to the wallet. Some people use ledgers and they don't want the thing sent to that wallet or whatever. So just to give them some time frame, or to trade on OpenSea. if they see more value in what they get being traded and get the value of that. So we're kind of giving people options for that. So 48 hours from there, we're going to do our space where we're doing our raffles for the Team Bull, the Ethereum, the OG Bull, and some other things that we have planned too.
Cool. That is awesome, you guys. I love that. I mean, it's you guys have so many different layers to this, and being able to think that through and provide so much utility and benefit back to the communities that you guys are, and not just our community, but onboarding other communities, you know, reaching out. I jump on spaces with you, and usually at the gym at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and that's when you guys run your spaces. Yeah. And you guys are doing really good. I mean, I was on a space with you guys last night, and you guys had another whole project come in, the cow something project.
Pocket cows, yeah.
Yeah, pocket cows. Super positive space. You guys are really doing well with inviting other communities in, which is what we live by, right? We're not in a silo. You know, Bulls and Apes is not in a silo. There's so many other great communities out there, and we want to share the love, and we want to participate, collab, whatever we can do in this space. And you guys are living that to the nines. And I saw that, and I've seen that over the last couple nights with what you guys are doing in your space, and it's awesome, man. It's really, really good, and you guys are getting traction. Your spaces are growing now. I used to have like 5 or 6, and I think you had 30, 40 people last night. So your spaces are growing. People are finally hearing you and coming in and hanging out and checking out what you guys have to offer. So super good job, man.
Thank you. Definitely appreciate it.
Very cool.
I think it's so great to see all the different evolutions of everyone. You know, I remember months ago when we first met with Cuffin, you know, in our in our private chat, in a private meeting we had, and he was like, here's the ideas we have. And, you know, we had the Bull Tank with some of the, you know, the other trade groups. And now everyone's like, it's going to be so much fun. Like a year, 3, 5 years down the road, seeing how everyone ends up. It's going to be so cool.
Very cool. So I want to bring in Stoner. I know is Papa, I mean, is Papa Spongy in the green room still hanging out?
He is.
Let's bring Papa Spongy. Let's bring Papa Spongy. I know.
Papa.
Let's bring Papa Spongy up so we can say hi, because we're dropping his song. That's what this show is about. And I want to get him up here before we bring Lost and Luke. Papa Spongy, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, we're all getting so cozy. We're really becoming the Brady Bunch.
I know. How are you doing, man? No, I can't hear you. Your mic is cutting out.
Oh,
there you go.
I just got to get a little closer. Is that all it is?
That's all it took, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How's everybody here?
Oh, we're having a blast. You know, I've been itching on this song. I don't know if you heard me say it if you're in the green room, but no joke. I'm at the gym. It's on my playlist, and every night I at least get it cycled through once while I'm working out. I'm addicted to the song. I can't get enough of it. So I can't wait for everybody else to hear it. And it's got a hook that sticks, and I love the hook. So I just want to bring you up so you can participate and hang out with us. But we'll get back to the song. I want to talk about how you thought about it and the evolution of the song, and definitely we're going to bring Mama up because she's the one that made the connection. But before we do that, let's get the Stoners up, because they've got a cool NFT as well, and that is our second NFT that we're going to be giving away. We picked up 2 of the Stoners NFTs, and we're going to be giving away 2 of those. So we've got those 4 NFTs to give away. If you guys retweet, like the post, like the people that are following, or follow the people that are following, and we'll get those chosen. But AG, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Dude, I'm so stoked that you guys are on here. You know, just like Cuffin, you guys were one of the first groups out of the gate to really say, you know what, we're gonna jump right in and do something really cool with our IP and in our project, the Bulls and Apes Project. And you guys have been killing it, man. You guys are all over the place. Sometimes I have a hard time tracking what you guys are doing, but tell me about your NFT and what you guys have got going and what you've been doing lately.
Yeah, man. So first off, I just want to say I hope everyone's having a great night. I'm having a good one myself. So, but yeah, so the Stoner Bull Club. So we have been giving so much to our community, and we have been trying to find so many interesting ways that we can onboard people to the Bulls and Apes, and also reach out to the cannabis Web3 industry. And a couple of the ways that we have been doing that is we have been reaching out to so many different cannabis industries. And one of the things that we have just recently announced, and I just want to go ahead and announce this here live. So we have a deal that we just got with a company that gives out and distributes Delta 9 legal gummies and cannabis drinks that people in the Stoner Bull Club will be getting a discount for. and we will be bringing them onto a space next Thursday, and they will be describing their product, and everybody will be able to get to know the owner, and they'll be able to tell you what they're all about. But that's just something I wanted to announce real quick. But as far as the Stoner Bull Club, we have giveaways weekly and monthly for our SBC holders, and for our bull holders, they get weekly initiatives like the Stoner of the Week that we have. We give away 100 methane every single week to people who hold stoner bulls and stoner teens, just to kind of give them something fun to do within the Bulls and Apes Project. We do have the mint that we have live. It is a way to get into the Bulls and Apes and into the SBC without necessarily, going and buying yourself a teen or a bull right off rip. It's a good way. I've realized that a lot of people can come into the community and they can get to know the Bulls and Apes, and eventually a lot of them do get themselves a teen or a bull, and it's something really cool that I've noticed. But a big initiative that you get with the passes is that we give away huge prizes on a weekly and a monthly basis. So every single week we have a poker tournament where we give away a B.A.P teen bull, and that's something that we have already done 12 times. So up until this point, we've already given away 12 teens. So that's something that's awesome, and it's something that we continue to want to do, and we're just so excited to see like all of our community members and all the teens that they have won. Our last giveaway that we did, last monthly giveaway, we actually gave away an Other Side's Deed, and we also gave away a Volcano and a PS5. So we've given away huge prizes, and it's something that we continue to do, and we will continue to be doing it. And a lot of people don't understand how that can be sustainable. And one of the ways that we will make sure that our giveaways will be sustainable is we are coming out with a peer-to-peer token marketplace.
Yes.
And a percentage of that marketplace will be given to the SBC community wallet, which will be used for giveaways, for progression of the company, to bring utility and to bring things to our community members that believe in us and believe in the Bulls and Apes and that are a part of that. A really cool thing about that peer-to-peer marketplace that a lot of people don't know yet, and it's something that we're super excited to announce. It's going to be more than just methane tokens, and it's going to be basically anybody who has a NFT token or an NFT project that has tokenomics, that doesn't necessarily have the pull to be able to go to Binance or a big market like that wants to be able to list their tokens and give people somewhere to sell their tokens without creating a liquidity pool. They're going to be able to list their tokens on our peer-to-peer marketplace. And in turn, the entire time we will be promoting Bulls and Apes and SBC. So anybody who puts their tokens on our marketplace and wants to list their tokens on our marketplace will in turn see the SBC, and they will see the Bulls and Apes as well. So that's something that we're super duper excited about. We've been working really hard for about 2 months on it now. We're super close to being finished with it. We originally were going to make it just a meth marketplace, but we actually have a partnership with NFA, and they have a lot of projects that they're partnered with, and we are one of them. And we're trying to strategize with them on how we can maybe potentially take some of their projects that have tokens and get them onto our marketplace as well. So that's something that we're super duper excited about. And
that's cool.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead. No, I want you to finish, please.
Another thing that we have coming on November 17th is we actually have an SBC beer. So my partner Saber has a connection with a brewery in Buffalo, New York. It's called Resurgence. It's a super high quality brewery. They have amazing beer. We have a private label dank IPA craft that we're coming out with. It's actually, the label's already made. Everything's already ready. We're just waiting on the distribution and everything to be ready. So I believe the date was November 18th. We're going to start being able to ship them out.
Oh no, we lost them. Chris, did he lose his signal?
I was like, did I just kick this dude on accident?
No, I think he dropped off.
No, It was so exciting. The internet was like too much.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it. So let's get him back up in here. There he goes. AG's back.
Sorry about that.
You're back.
Just having some technical difficulties.
Yeah. We got so excited. We thought that we kicked you off. So you were talking about the Buffalo, that you had this brewery with, you said you called it dank something. Dank.
Yeah, so it's going to be a 420 dank IPA. It's going to have a B.A.P Stoner Bull on the cover. It's already, the labels, everything's already ready. It's going to be super duper exciting. And that's actually a fun initiative that we're going to have within the SBC holders that not only have a pass, but actually have a stoner bull. If you want your beer or your bull on one of our beers that we're going to come out with, maybe once a month, we're going to have like a beer run, like a private small beer run. And if you want to see your beers on some bulls or some bulls on some beers, sorry, but that's something that we're going to be able to get for you guys. So that's
cool.
super cool.
So I've got my police stoner, so I can put my police stoner on the beer, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that would be so cool. Now that's awesome. You know, I had questions for you, but you did everything. You answered my question. But the big question I had was about your P2P, because I've been super excited about that. We've been communicating in the background, and I was wondering if you guys were thinking about opening that up to other tokens, other utility tokens that are in the space, because there's a lot of them, and we've heard about that, and a lot of companies or projects can't get liquidity pools, or they don't want to for a certain reason because there's some SEC requirements behind that. But by opening up this platform, you've now given the ability to do this trading, which is just trading, and that's really, really cool that you guys are doing that. So third-party platform is always awesome, and I cannot wait to see it. This is going to be really, really cool.
Yeah, awesome. We're super duper excited.
Yeah, very cool. So, hey, make sure if you guys are in the audience, I just looked at the Bulls and Apes Project. I just did a retweet myself. I'm not going to be eligible for a win, of course, but go to the Bulls and Apes Project Twitter homepage. Make sure you guys retweet that tweet. It says it's coming. It's got a cool silhouette of a guitar bull on that tweet. So make sure you guys get that retweeted to be in the drawing. But let's get Mama up here, because Mama is the one that introduced me to Papa Spongy. And let's bring her up. If hopefully she's there. Mama, you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
I got you.
We can hear you. We just can't see you.
I turned my camera off and on. Is it not working?
Are you in the dark?
Nope, I'm not in the dark. I'm sitting in the middle of the living room.
Well, we can hear you. So the good thing is, yeah. I got you. But hey, so I want to, since I brought you up here, it was super cool. You reached out to me. Gosh, man, it's been almost 2 months ago. I have to go back and think about how long ago this was, right? And you reached out to me and introduced me to Papa Spongy and said, hey, I know this guy that approached me, and he's written this song. Now, it wasn't 100% yet, and I know that you've modified it. But tell us how, Mama, that connection where you guys met. And then I want Papa Spongy to talk about then where he got the idea and where this song came from. So how did the connection come, Mama? How did you guys make that connection and then bring it to me?
Well, Papa Spongy and I are in a lot of communities together, which is super cool. So we've been around and we've chatted and hung out in spaces and really have had just a lot of rapport. And he would talk about his music, and he would, play snippets of things. And I was like, dude, this guy's like real. Like, a lot of people say, oh yeah, I do music, or I play music this. And you kind of go, that's fantastic. Kind of like people ask, what do you think about my kid or my dog? And you're like, yeah, that's an animal, or yeah, that's a child. But when Papa Spongy would play music, I'm like, dude, you're like a real musician. And it was so inspiring. And he said that he was working on different things. And I thought, well, shoot, Anthony had mentioned working, a theme song. You had mentioned it a couple of times too in the, weekly meetings. And I was like, I wonder if this would work. I'm like, I don't even know. And I was like, hey, Papa, what do you think? And he goes, yeah, sure, I guess, if I have time. So I just kind of said, okay, Tank, you want to talk to Papa Spongy because this guy knows what he's doing. And I think that's my side of it. Now, Papa Spongy may have more of it, but that's my side for sure.
Yeah, that's where the connection came from. And so we connected. You shot me over. Actually, Mama shot me over a demo, and I listened to it, and I was like, holy crap, the hook is what got me right out of the gate. So I was totally stoked. So Papa Spongy, tell me what was your influence? I mean, you're part of the project. Actually, you have kind of a little bit of a roller coaster of a story in our project. So I want you to tell us about your roller coaster, because it's a little bit, hits you in the heart a little bit, man, when you're in something and then all of a sudden it gets taken away from you. I know, but we got that corrected. So we took care of it and made sure. But give us your journey and how you got here. What made you decide to jump in and do this for us? And I want to hear the story, man.
Yeah. No, so I had started a project. Our launch didn't go well. Me and Mike of the record label I'm on, he's just kind of he's taught me how to mine helium and stuff. He's kind of a crypto guru guy. He's gotten me into a lot of that type of stuff. So it was just kind of me and him going for it. We had an idea and we went for it, and it's still kind of sitting there on the sideline. But then after that kind of didn't launch the way, I mean, it launched right when crypto went like that. No excuse. We needed to do more. We needed to build more, but that was kind of what happened there. So for me, it was like, I knew that I was coming in space with not much of a following. As a musician, I've left social media a couple times just to deal with my own life stuff. I mean, I'm 36 at this point. Like, I've gone for the music dream a lot in my life, and I've done things. I've gotten, it's been an up and down journey as an artist, but so I knew that the NFT space was for me just because of the vision I've had for 15 years for the things I'm trying to do. And it just all was like clicking for me. So I got into spaces and I started hosting spaces with a good buddy of mine, Ray East. He kind of found me through the Lazy Lions and we started hosting spaces together. And that's where I met Mama Bear. And it was my first or second space hosting with Rafe where Mama Bear came in, and we were talking about the security aspects of all of this, making sure how you don't get hacked and everything. Like, that was the entire conversation of our first couple shows. And I got a little overzealous. I got a message, and I very well, it was for Other Side. I knew that it was, one of those messages you get in your Twitter where you're listed with 10, 15 other people, what's happening. And I'm like kind of wanting to use it as an example. See, guys, like this, take it to my community and be like, this is what can happen. I clicked one too many times, and there went my bull, there went my moonshot, and a few other things. I don't really remember at this point. I don't want to remember it. But yeah, that was my experience with getting hacked, and yeah, it definitely hurt because one of the things I was most excited to get into was Bulls and Apes. I just love the project. I have from the start. I love what I've seen from it. I love the professionalism of the team, and I really, really believe in the vision. I can't wait for the apes. So no, when Mama came to me and was just like, "Hey, Papa, don't tell anybody. It's a secret." But I heard that there's somebody that needs I got you. Yeah, no, I mean, and as far as like punk rock really isn't. It's not like my typical wheelhouse, but I just I don't really, to tell you the truth, it's a producer that I found and I've kind of liked some of his stuff, and I don't know why I was like, it kind of popped into me like, go to that. And so it really, I'm a hook guy. I know that like when I'm working on songs, like if the hook doesn't come first, like I'm moving on to a different beat, I'm finding something else, and it really just kind of came quick. So that was kind of like the start of it where I was like, no, this has the feel that like, it just feels right, and went from there with it and kind of, you guys know how it developed. I know not to knock any of it. Like Nessie's a dude who I appreciate in the space who's just put a ton of awesome content. Like my musical journey, like I've been there where like I've put out as much content as I could. And now I just want to take it slow and make sure that everything I do it has the right release. I saw a snippet on Instagram the other day, Dr. Dre saying, I wouldn't have wanted to come up in the social media area because the mystery has been taken away from all of this stuff. We want instant gratification and stuff. So no, I love the process we've gone to like just take it 6 weeks. That's like really what you need to try and hit the right streaming, like to have any chance to be on Spotify playlist or anything. So I'm taking it from like a record label's approach and where it's like, let's release these. And it's just been a lot of fun. It's been fun working with Tankman. Gary, you're awesome. And obviously one of my favorite people in the space. So it's just been fun, man. I've been having a lot of fun with the song.
And it's cool because, and I will tell you, when you came to us, there was no expectation of, hey, I want to be paid for this. You were doing this for the love of the project. You had a bull, it got stolen. And this is where I think the story is important is even though your bull got stolen, you weren't in the project, you still had a love for the project. And you made this out of the love for the project for what we're building, which I think is really cool. So when you came to us, there was no expectation. You weren't asking for money. And then we started having conversations, and then I realized that you didn't have a bull, and then you put out there, you're like, I really want to get back in this project. So I went back to Anthony and I said, you know what? we're going to get this guy back in the project, and we're going to get not only him, but his producer back in the project. So we hooked you up and we sent you those 2 bowls. And the bowl, it's so funny because the bowl I sent you, we had some conversations, not face to face, but just over messaging, right? Not even a voice conversation. And I just had this feel. I was looking through our treasury, trying to think, man, what do I want to send Papa Spongy? What can I send him that maybe will connect with him? And I saw this guitar bowl with the cigarette out of his mouth, and he's a stoner bowl. And I'm like, okay, this I think is the vibe. I'm going to send him this bowl. And it was, right? I mean, I think I nailed it. It's cool. You actually put him on the album cover, which was awesome. And you actually got the Stoner Bowl Club logo is on the guitar. You put that on there on the album cover. So we get a little bit of shout out to Stoner Bowls with that. So I thought, man, it just kind of, everything fell into place with how this developed. I'm working on a music video as well. We talked about that. So it's super cool, our 3D team. And I came to Chris on short notice. And I'm going to tell you guys, I said, Chris, hey, we got this song and I want to play this song, but I want a visual behind it. So Chris last night worked late. I saw a sneak peek, and Papa, I did not tell you about this. He put together a music video on short notice that is freaking awesome. So I'm like, okay, now I have to step my game up for music video number 2, because the one that Chris put together is crazy good. So I'm super stoked about that. And I guess, I mean, we've been talking for 50 minutes. I want to get to the song. If nobody else has anything else to say, Chris, D, I say, man, let's jump into the song and watch your video. I'm stoked. Let's do this, man.
Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Hey, Carbar, is it okay? Because I know he was kind of flexing on that earlier. Should we just do it? Because I think
when song.
When song.
All right, here we go, everybody.
Music. We need some music.
Yes, and this is it's a 1-minute sneak preview. So here we go. 3, 2,
Oh, we got the whole song, right?
Let's go.
Started with Genesis chapter 1. Human evolution, we travel to other suns. No confusion, revolution, some bulls just having fun. Got the heart, got the horns, and ready for action. We're here in the 21st century, DJs in a metaverse memory. If one teen just wonders what can I be, it probably opens up the door. Red, run with the Bulls and Apes, so I'm feeling kinda great, staying up late, living like a DJ. Run with the Bulls and Apes, so I'm feeling kinda great, staying up late, living like a DJ. Metaversing on the weekend, living like a DJ. Gotta have that energy.
Ooh, at least you want more.
Hey,
that's so good.
I got chills. I got chills.
That's the chills, man. So that's the sneak peek. But what we want you to do is we want you to go to Spotify tomorrow. And that's what this is, because you're going to get the full version. There is an amazing rap section in the middle that is totally a hook. You guys, and I know you guys are like, okay, where's the rest of it? That's it right there, because we want you guys to go to Spotify and pick up the song. So Papa Spongy, we're going to make sure you get that link into Spotify. We're going to retweet it and get it on our page. I don't know. What'd you guys think of that 1-minute sneak? Pretty cool.
I love it. It was so good. I wasn't ready for us to come back, and then you guys were going to catch me like sitting here rocking out, because I was like, yeah.
Yes. So stoked.
You were on camera the whole time, her Crypto. You know that, right?
There you go.
Sounds amazing. I can't wait to hear the whole thing.
Yep. So it'll be out tomorrow, right, Papa Spongy? So tomorrow, we'll make sure that we get it posted up on our page, and the drop the song. I love it, man. I will tell you, I've listened to the whole song. That's the one I've got, and I've been listening to it. I cannot wait for everybody else to hear the whole song. So it's going to be totally awesome, and got that 90s vibe and punk. I love it.
Thank you, guys. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
I cut out. I don't hear you anymore.
I don't know what he said, but I bet it was awesome.
I'm on my phone, like maybe it's not that good.
Oh, there you go. That's better.
It's been an honor and a pleasure to do it, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, you did an amazing job in your voice. Holy crap, dude, it's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. I can't wait. I'm hoping this thing goes viral. I'm gonna tell you, once we get this song out, I hope it goes viral. We're gonna be playing it like crazy. We got a new song now for our spaces or whatever we're gonna use. It's gonna be great.
Think about all the content, the
That's what I was
spaces,
just gonna
the
say.
YouTube videos,
The
all the
TikToks.
little shorts, all that stuff. We are going to squeeze this thing
Yeah.
and use it all over the place. So it doesn't have to go viral on one. It only has to go viral out of 1 out of 100 because we're going to put out 100. It'll be dope.
Yep.
That's
So,
right.
I can
Cool.
see jumping into and out of the scene, living like a DJ, staying up late.
I was
Yeah.
editing that while I was staying up late, acting
know.
like a DJ. And it was
That's
all
how
kinds
it
of meta.
goes.
You were
Papa
literally
Spongy,
living that life.
Uh-huh.
I want to
Right.
tell you something. It's actually interesting that you brought that up, and I know we're going to cut out here pretty quick, but I'm going to tell you a little bit of something that hit me with the song. And once everybody gets a chance to listen to the entire song and all the lyrics, it may catch. But this is a DJ space, and it's been a DJ space for years. And Bulls and Apes came in, and we kind of rocked that boat a little bit because people looked at us and said, "Well, you guys really DJs, you're this corporate company coming in," which we really aren't a corporate company. We're a corporate structure, and we have corporate backgrounds. But we came into this space to do something different. What I love about your song is how it resonated with me was staying up late and living like a DJ. And then there's another verse talking about metaversing on the weekend. In my life, I live the corporate life during the day, and that's what I did in my job. But on the weekends and at night, that's when I DJ'd out, because even though we come into this space in this corporate structure and providing a business structure for our project, in the heart, we're still DJs. I'm still a DJ because that's what I did before I ever got involved with the Bulls and Apes. I was DJing, I was hanging out, I was doing that stuff. So I think that you resonated there with me, that it kind of hit for what we are as the Bulls and Apes Project, because we are still deep inside. All of us are DJing someplace, and we love the space. So I just wanted to shout out to that. Whether you meant that or not, I definitely got that out of the song. So thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Any other comments? Anybody wanted to say anything? If not, we'll wrap this thing up. I appreciate all of your guys' time, and it's been fun. This has been a good space, a good live.
When are we doing the giveaway, Tank?
Oh, yeah. So you want to do the Twitter picker right now for everybody? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to give things away right here now, or are we going to announce them?
Let's give it away now. If you want to do it now, let's do it.
All right, I need 1 minute, por favor.
All right.
You guys all chat for a minute.
Well, while she's doing that, don't forget to jump on the B.A.P VIB's web Twitter space and send me a DM and pick up some squares.
Perfect.
We've given out 5,400 meth tokens to date.
Nice. We lost Papa. We're gonna bring him back up here in a second. And then Flight Club, we want to make sure that we reach out to Flight Club. Now your links for your mint is on your website, correct, or on your Twitter page, right?
Yep, there's in the links tree. We got every link you need in there.
Perfect. Excellent. So make sure you guys go out and get those scratchers, and let's get involved and help these guys mint out. And the same thing with the Stoner Bulls. Where is your guys' link? It's on your Twitter page, correct?
Yep, same with that. And also, if you guys do have an SBC pass, make sure to come and play poker on Saturday. So.
Nice. And then Marcus, your supplements, you're going to keep us all posted on everything going on. So those of us that don't have the pleasure of living in Australia will have hopefully an opportunity to partake, correct?
Yeah, you're definitely going to see when that drops. But I invite everyone to join us on the Alpha Bull show that we run 5 days a week as well. That's been popping. We've had some really good interaction with a heap of different communities, and it'd be good to see everyone there. It's a community space. Looks like we're going to have a new theme. It looks like Papa Spongy has just dropped a new theme song for us, so that's going to be our intro and outro. And then join us 5 days a week. We rock it. We turn up. We do the reps, and we want to build with everyone.
That's awesome. Cool. You guys rock. You guys are really the project. You guys epitomize that project. The community, what you guys are doing, and I love you guys for it. Thank you for being part of our project. And I can't thank you guys enough. It's why we're all here. It's what we're doing. So thank you guys. It's freaking awesome. But her crypto, let's get these things away, and then we'll cut out.
All right, guys, we got our winners. Winners. Woo! I don't know if I can show. Can you see? Crypto Cody, Steven, Jet King, and Cat T. I see
there you
Cat
go
down there in the comments. So you guys just go ahead and DM the main Bulls and Apes account, Twitter account, and let them know that you were selected as a winner, and we will send you your NFTs that you won. Thanks for hanging out.
Perfect. Cool. Well, with that said, nobody else has anything else. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out, Christy. Yeah, go ahead. Crypto.
Move.
It's just going to be the outro. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I like
what
it.
you got?
No, it's outro.
There you go. There you go, guys. Cool. All right,
All right,
love
you guys. Have a good night.
We travel to other suns, no confusion, revolutions, and bulls just having fun.